So it seems that our government are thinking about the possibility at some point of banning TikTok. It would come under the guise of it being a security threat to Britain. America, I believe, and other countries have done so. That's not why I would want it, because I actually find our government more intrusive to my personal security and everything about me that I think should be private. Apparently they don't. But they don't want China to get that information, although they can have it. Whatever. Personally, I'd be happy to see the back of TikTok go, but not for those reasons. It's a degenerate site that promotes every other country promoting itself as being degenerate. Let me explain that a bit further. If you were to go onto TikTok over in, say, for instance, China, where it comes from, they do not promote the useless, stupid, narcissistic, degenerate shite that they do or let happen over here. What they're actually after is to promote every country that it's in as a bunch of feckless idiots. And yet, if you look at it over in China, they'll have DIY videos, they'll have sporting videos, they'll have intelligent stuff on there. Anything that promotes China in a good way, and the other stuff just doesn't get through. But if you come over here, you've got idiots gluing themselves to the floor or stapling their ball bag to something, or you get the idea. And it has some of the worst and most narcissistic shite going. Not to mention all the other videos that encourage kids to either not eat, suicide videos, videos that encourage kids to injure themselves, videos that encourage other adults to play pranks on people, which is outright dangerous and stupid. I can't emphasize just how bad TikTok is in other countries. And yet, when you actually want to post some information on there that tells British people, say for instance in my case, I put stuff out that warns British people about what's coming, banned straight away. No whistle buzz. We're not having somebody doing constructive and actually promoting that country in a way where you tell people to be aware. You tell people to prepare. You tell people exactly what the government or the police or whoever it is, what exactly they're doing. So this is the thing. So this is the reason I want to see it go, because if it's a force for bad and not a force for good, then what's the point? All right, in between the terribleness that there is, there are some pretty good videos on there, which is a problem. And the other side to this is, at the moment, while there is a TikTok, YouTube will compete against it, which will give us the ability to do more over here. The moment that TikTok is taken away, then YouTube will even further reduce the views of the little people like us. That's the downside. But the thing is, sooner or later we're going to lose the ability to do this anyway. Our view counts over the years have been diminishing further and further. That's not because people have lost interest. That's because the system itself won't promote your videos. It won't notify people that you're doing stuff, etc. I could go on. You all know this. And if you don't, I would be surprised. And incidentally, this is a bit of product placement here. I have got a merch store, all right, where I put lots of t-shirts. I decided to buy one. This is your 15-minute cities. So if you went on a demonstration, there's that. There's the other one, which I told you about. A man going to war takes his... a man coming from war or fleeing war takes his wife and family. A man going to war leaves them behind. But there's plenty of other ones like Pure Blood and all the rest of it. It's all there. The link will be in the description if I can twist Alan's arm to do so. Lots more content coming out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, press the button, obviously. Not that I think that does a huge amount of difference, but every bit helps. At least you know you've dotted the I's, crossed the T's and all the rubbish. I have other channels. Most of you will probably know this, but if you're new to this channel, I have a Man Up channel, which is advice for people who basically need the fucking man up. Obviously, clues in the name, really. I've got Rev on a Rant, and I've got Simon Evans. There you go. Feel free, fill your boots, subscribe, all the links are in the descriptions. You will be unsubscribed, not by me, by the way. You will be unsubscribed on a regular basis by the powers that be, because I'm wrong. I'm full of wrong think. I should not be telling you about what's going on. I should probably be telling you about how great, I don't know, liberalism and all the other shite that goes on. However, I was thinking about doing a bit of a Greta Thunberg video, not about her though, about the environment, because, well actually let's do this here. Some of you may or may not know there are massive factory ships at the moment out there They go out for nearly over a month at a time, and they can put nets down that are the equivalent of something in the region of about 4 football fields, no problem at all. Now, in the old days, people used to fish right close to the sea bottom. They still took up a lot of stuff, and not all of it they wanted. And incidentally, if they catch fish that are too small, even though they're dead, they got to throw them over. I don't know, whatever. However, these things, and one's coming on close to the island shores at the moment, will be mid-level hoovering. And literally, this thing is so gargantuan, it will literally wipe out the fishing around that area for I don't know how long. But it's not just the fact that it's picking up, say for instance, its designated product, which whatever it is it wants. It's that it's going to hoover up everything else, including even dolphins. They'll get sucked up into it. And what they do is they stick this massive, like, pipe down into the net and hoover out the net of all the fish, and then just keep going. It's monstrous. They used to say that the fishing trawlers, by the way, in the 70s and 80s, which became factory fishing vessels, right? Let me explain what a factory fishing vessel does. From the moment it sticks its nets down, it brings the catch on. It goes through all these different runners, separating the fish from whatever fish they are, the different types. It heads them, it tails them, it guts them, it cleans them, it washes them, it then puts them into racks of about this much, blast freezes them, puts them down in the hold, carries on, the process carries on and on and on. Now, there are some fish that isn't required and just gets lobbed over the side. If you're going to catch it, at least bloody eat it. You know, I'm not a hippie or whatever, but I do believe there's enough for everybody's need, but not for everybody's greed. I learned that off a wise Indian guy, and it's true. So, there it is. I thought I'd have a quick digress. Anyway, I'm going to get on now because we've got to go down to site in a minute. Come in 2 hours early, then wait around. I love that. Whatever, at least I'm working. I'm thankful for that. And the fact that I'm now working, and the guy is flexible, it would mean that I could now, in a few weeks' time, when I get some money together, you know, just catch up with everything, then maybe I can come out and see you out on site on a march or something. So there you go. Has been the most difficult Christmas, I can tell you. Anyway, hope you're all well, and I'll see you in a bit.